Hi, welcome to part 41 of the Design Tool tutorial series. Today our main focus will be on how to make use of the modifier tools. In the last tutorial, we learned how to make use of the draw tool. I will mention that the draw tool and the modifier tool automatically activates once you click on a particular model or once you want to create a model. So take for example, I have two walls. Let's create two walls. One at this area here. Okay. So draw another one here. Escape. Maybe I want to align this particular wall to this one here. So all I need to do is to go to the modify tab here on the ribbon and click on align. Alright. So all I need to do is to first of all select the particular face where I want the alignment. You notice that there is a dash line that appears. So by the time I click on this face, it aligns to that particular face. So notice that I can actually lock this so that to prevent any further distortion to this particular face of the wall. Alright, so there are other modifier tools such as the offset, the mirror, and the rest. So let's create a detail line. So go to under the annotate tab, click on detail line here. Say for instance, I want to draw a rectangle, so I'll draw a rectangle here. Let's leave it at this point. Escape. So I want to offset this to four sides of this rectangle. All I need to do is to click on the offset here, and notice that I have a default value of 100 for the offset. Remember, any unit you see here is in millimeter, so I'll just go here and hover around the line. Once you hover around the line, and then maybe bring your mouse a little bit, the cursor a little bit inwards, it shows you a preview of what you want to create. So this is okay for me. I want it inward, so I'll just click here. So take for instance, I want this particular one outward. All I need is to hover around the line, and notice it's not giving me the option of creating it outward, probably because I've created the first one inward. So let's create another one here. Okay, that's great. So we have another one here, and so on. So we'll be able to create an offset of 100 mm on each side of the triangle. So another feature is the mirror. There are two mirrors here, mirror tools. The first requires you to pick an axis, while the second requires you to draw an axis. Right, so escape. Let's click on escape and select the particular. Take for instance, I want to mirror this object here, and at this point I'll have to pick the center axis. So I'm going to pick on the center of this one. Notice that it has been created already. So let's create another mirror object using this particular draw tool here. So with this one already selected, click on the mirror icon and then draw a line. So notice that although that particular line will not be visible after the mirror, but whichever will be able to create a mirror object. That's fine. So there are various modified tools here. This is what we call the split element. Take for instance, I want to split this wall to two different parts. There are two options: either you split without gap or split with gap. So if I click on the first one here, all I need to do is to specify a portion there, and notice that I'm able to divide this wall. So this wall and this wall are two different objects now. So click on the one with gap. So you click and specify the gap. Good. So you see that the gap I created. So I can easily delete this one so that the gap can be seen clearly. Alright, so there are other tools like the move. Let's look at the move. So click on move and select the object. Once you select the object, right click, finish selection and move it. So this is a long way of activating the move command. Another way is just to click on the object, alright, and click on move and move it. Notice that I moved together with the other one because we have a constrained alignment. We have a constrained alignment, which is this. So if I uncheck this, open this, I can easily move this particular wall. Wall. Okay, it's a single wall. All right. So it's a single wall. So notice that this particular wall didn't move with it. Okay. So we have the copy command. So for example, I want to copy this particular. All I need to click on the object and click on copy, and click on a particular point where you want to move the object to. Alright, that's good. So we've been able to copy that object. So have rotate here. Let's rotate this particular wall we've created by 90, let me say 45 degrees. So notice as you are moving it, you can type on the keyboard immediately. Alright, so it gives you the angle of rotation. So we have fillet. Click on the fillet. Let's move this. So we have this particular line and this line here. So you see, I'm able to apply fillet to that line, and so we have the trim extent. All right, and we have the extent.